Famcast Media. Bitch.
You're listening to From the Dungeon Podcast with Dee Rotten. Welcome to another edition of From the Dungeon Podcast. I am your host, Dee Rotten. This is episode 1 motherfucking 10, and we are still in a pandemic. Don't let me get that fucking twisted. And I'm here with my main man, a legend out of New Jersey. I won't say Hudson County legend. He's a fucking New Jersey legend, Kraig motherfucking Marshall.
Hi. Oh
What's up? What's up, dude?
That's incredible. Okay, wait. I'm already
Ah!
I'm already having issues. You're frozen. I may have to click the chat to come back in. Hold on, let me try something.
I mean, we hear you, bro, but
oh my god. Wait, where is the thing? Holy shit. Wait, hold on.
I think you just gotta put picture because Kraig just left the studio. Don't worry though, man, because he's a fucking genius when it comes to the fucking technology, bro. He'll be right back. Here we go. Like I said, he'll be right back. See,
I love it.
You know the funny thing is that I still heard you. It was just like a silhouette, like a drawing picture.
Yeah.
And it was just like heart beating when you were talking.
That is ridiculous. Oh my god. Well, hi everybody. I am beyond thrilled to be live.
You're live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch.
That's amazing. I'm so psyched. Thank you. Really, there's no way I could thank you enough for having me on.
Good.
And
thank you for coming on for a second time, motherfucker. See, I amp up the way I am though when I'm live. It's fucking retarded.
I love it. This is you, man.
I'm sober too, so I've been sober for 2 days though, from the ganja, not from fucking crack rock or nothing, bro. I don't do none of that shit.
Yeah, I don't know if you can tell by my eyes.
I don't know.
I'm incredibly high right now.
But how you doing though, man? How was your 2020? I haven't heard from you since 2019.
Never better.
Oh man.
It was it was as disastrous as everybody else's. It was we could celebrate in about 30 minutes a month-long Facebook ban will be lifted. That's exciting. Which is why I haven't been promoting this appearance, because I got banned from Facebook.
I was wondering where you've been, man. I was like, I haven't seen you in a while over there.
I was fighting with Trump supporters.
Oh, dude, you know what, man? To me, it's like, look at it. Like you got banned for fighting with Trump supporters, right? I got banned for a few days for calling my friend a fag.
Oh my god! Yeah, exactly.
So yeah. I learned to just you know what? It's not my platform. I don't own it. I'm on there.
I feel like their sense of humor monitor needs to be either lowered or raised or something, because I understand you're saying it's a fact, whatever. You're not saying anything derogatory. Well, you are, but
I'm saying, and you can see he's on my friends list. It's like, bro, he's my friend. He's on my list.
Right. This is clearly not your adversary.
Yes.
That's
there you go.
But for me, it was different because I said I would stab the cunt in the skull.
Now you're gone a little too fucking Capitol Hill on them, bro.
Wasn't that nuts? Did you watch it live? Because I'm glued. I was glued to CNN for a full year, obsessively.
I watched it, but it was then after a while I got kind of disgusted, and I'm like, bro, I watched the BLMs and all that stuff, and you guys were demolishing people there, no matter what color. And I'm like, these people, like, yo, the cops are opening the gates up, like, yo, come on in, man. And I'm like, holy shit, dude. Like, where's the bloodshed? Where's this? There's not, like, I don't want to see bloodshed, but it's like, yo, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, bro. You know, you're protecting the fucking Capitol.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, what were you protecting? Fucking Smith Street, bro, with the BLMs, and now you're, you know, it was just fucking, I got disgusted, bro, from it.
Yeah, it's hard to stomach. It's just like a totally different universe.
And then you see so many videos of them, like you saw like the people in there, they were like taking pictures of like all the information from the fucking senators, like, oh, they were gonna do this and this, and then you see a cop walk by and they just give him a nod, and he gives him a nod, and he just keeps walking, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck is this, bro? It's like,
I think that like we thought we were further along. Or at least we've been pretending to be further along in our humanity.
yeah.
And I think that it all bubbled out. And it's like that thing, like I am not smart enough to remember. It's something about like scientists think that we're actually in the year 1700 instead of what we are. I feel like it's like that. Like we suddenly realize we're still in the dark ages. And it's like, oh shit. I thought we were better than this, but apparently no one is.
I mean, dude, I don't think we're fucking. I mean, we're not as fucking highly advanced as we think we are. You know,
the
that's
aliens are really disappointed. Like no one's coming now. No one's coming. They're like, we were so close. We were about to come down. Like you were doing so well. We were going to save you from the virus, and we're just going to fucking bank it around.
Yeah, I mean, like if you watch all this shit, bro, it's like, I mean, people are going ape shit over this whole Trump thing and this and that. And I'm like, bro, they just released X-Files, bro, and nobody's fucking going ape shit over that. They just released We Know About Aliens, motherfucker, like out of this planet people coming down here. And you're worried about this cocksucker being president? Get the fuck out of here, dude. Where's Mulder, bro? Where's Scully, man? That's who I want to fucking see.
I like that. Yeah, you turn a blind eye for the X-Files, and I don't blame you, frankly.
I'm more interested in fucking, you know, the alien shit than the fucking who's the fucking president and this and that. I mean, bros, you lost. Stop it. It's done. You lost. I don't care if you got cheated or you didn't get cheated. You lost. It's over.
Yeah, it's been nuts, and I never ever. This actually is probably the very first time publicly I've been political. I've had people ask me, like, I had a kid on tour come up to me once and was just like, "Hey, so where do you stand on that?" And I told him just straight up, I was like, "Fuck away from me!" Like, it's just music. That's the only reason why I'm here. But this year, you couldn't escape politics. This year, you couldn't escape taking a side, and I'm fine to be on the side that I'm on, which is not them. So fucking psychos.
I mean, I tried to keep my fucking shit out of it because I mean I do this shit, you know, and I'm just like, yo, I don't want this to be political. I mean, I want my shit to be about music, movies, this and I mean sometimes, you know, you gotta talk about it, but I mean I wasn't making my shit 100%. You know, I mean it was there, it might have popped out in a joke or two. You know, but I mean, because then you're gonna have everybody just bum rushing you. The fucking hate. I don't want to deal with the haters. You know, because I wear my heart on my sleeve. You know, and I mean, I don't want to deal with that because I mean, I know that'll emotionally probably fuck me up.
Yeah, I definitely have lost a ton of friends because of it, and it's just people. It's fine if you want to. I'm good. Politics, whatever side you want to be on, cool. As long as you can be respectful, and then. This year and last year, it crossed over in the most psychotic way we've ever seen in our lifetime. The closest to civil war we ever got in our lifetime, clearly, and that's horrifying. When you get to such a difference, you're like, fuck you, and there's a step further. You think like yelling "fuck you" at someone in a parking lot is like the worst it's going to get, or maybe coming to blows, but like you went so far over. Like so far over, cops are dying and killing themselves, and like it's what the. I mean, fuck,
did you see the 3 people in Pennsylvania who fucking this one guy shot himself and the other 2 over fucking shoveling?
Exactly. It's really, like the crazy has boiled over. Like no one can hold it back. It's like the whole country became the movie Fight Club. like
Yeah.
all at once. Like everyone is fucking over everyone else's bullshit, be it like snow shoveling or whatever. Like everyone's just like fucking over it.
Yeah. I mean, I watched that whole video of that shit, bro. And I was just watching. I was like, yeah. I didn't think. I mean, I really didn't know there was a shooting until like going into the video. I'm dumb to the world, dude. I'm not paying attention to anything unless it's Marvel or Star Wars or my wife. I'm not paying attention. You know, seriously. And I'm going in the video like, oh man, I'm going to see a beatdown. You know, like this dude's going to come out. You know, maybe his boyfriend or his girlfriend's going to come out of the house and they're going to beat the shit out of these two people. I didn't think he was going to come out with a fucking gun and just start blazing on him. I was like, holy shit, dude. Like,
it's crazy. Yeah. It's really like, where the fuck does it go from here besides calming down? Like, it got real bad. So now it's like the embarrassment of like, okay, everyone has now been exposed and now we all have to live with like the terrible roommate and which everyone is our neighbor and they legit are in like the same neighborhood. I just have to like drive past people with such an extreme like
look at the other countries. They're looking at us, they're fucking laughing. We're the laughing stock of the world, dude. Like even Canada's laughing at us, bro. And everybody laughs at Canada. And they're laughing at us now.
No, it's very embarrassing. I don't know if Matt Dagley will watch this, but like, yeah, he's my buddy up in Canada, and I've known him as long as I've known you. It's always felt like I have no weird American pride, but definitely there's a part of you that's like, Canada's fucking simple. We're better than Canada. There's like always a tiny piece of that. I'd be lying if there wasn't. And now it definitely, I'm very ashamed to talk to Matt.
We can blame South Park for that one, bro. You know,
I feel very, very awkward now. I feel like we're the idiot fucking little kid. Oh man, we're dumb.
Yeah,
really dumb.
Well, now we're the little brother, bro. Hold my hand while we cross the street. Yeah, you know, it's like
ridiculous.
It's hard, but you know what, man? But fuck, you know, let's get into some fucking Kraig Marshall. Now, I personally am fucking stoked. Now, I'm gonna fucking show a clip here, right? We're gonna watch a trailer, and then I'm gonna fucking talk to you about it, bro. You're gonna see it right here.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second. Let me get this fucking.
Hopefully, my screen won't freeze. If it does, I'll figure it out.
Don't worry. If it free, we still hear you.
Okay.
All right.
Whoa, that is awesome.
All right, now we're gonna fucking.
Wow, I can't believe I'm looking at what you're doing. Old Man Marshall here, signing in. Oh, that's my movie.
Now, this is the trailer that you put out.
That's me. I see me. Send. Hey, yo.
Ah.
Is it silent to us, or is there music on the other side? Is it just dead silence?
Oh, wait, you're right. Wait,
are we just two men not talking on our radio? Two men just not talking into the ether. Here you are. This Wonka's ass. I miss this. I haven't watched this since releasing it. I was so stressed for the past.
This was an insane doc, man.
It's so fun. Isn't it fun? It came out so good. So good. I love it. It's quick, man. I just tried to make it really quick. I hate when something just stays on something for too long. It overstays its welcome in a shot.
Now. All right. Now, that was fucking...
That's so cool.
You just put that out, what was it? Was it last year?
Yeah, Halloween. Like, really? Okay, so I uploaded it. I was uploading it sitting with Julie, and we were like in the window with like a candle, and it was an hour until it was going to come out. And it was I had uploaded, I think, 2 or 3 versions of it, and we were screening it right up until we released it. Like literally, like I was like, I can't watch this fucking thing anymore. I saw it like 20 times that day to make sure that it was a smooth run without glitching and checking different versions. And I had to upload it from my cell phone because my connection at my studio went out.
Yeah.
So I'm just sitting there like hoping that the file is going to upload the right size and everything from my cell. And that was, man, with an hour to spare. But yeah, I love it. And it's great because we could just celebrate it now every Halloween.
Now, I wanted to ask you now, well, how many years did it take you to complete this doc?
20 years.
20?
And it's a 35-minute documentary.
Oh, man.
It's been a road, man. It's been such a long time. Your interview was how many years ago? I think you told me to forget.
My interview, I think, was from like 05, 04, something like that.
Oh my God. So long
like
ago.
I look at myself and I'm like, wow, I don't even have white facial hair. Like, holy fuck, dude.
The trip. You're certainly not in a suit. That's my favorite part of your interview.
I was at work, bro, and I was just like, you said, I remember you put out, you were like, anybody doing, want to be in the doc, and I was just like sitting there, and I'm like, I got my phone. I'm like, fuck it, man, I want to be in this documentary, dude.
It was perfect. It was really perfect. I feel bad. I don't know if Brian White will watch this. I feel horrible. Brian White is like another enormous fan who's been with me forever. And he sent me actually 2 versions of his interview. And it was like the one piece of footage I forgot to put in the documentary. That's why the day after I released like his own little thing. I still feel terrible.
That's what I was gonna ask you. Whose footage was left out? Was there anything left out that you watch it now and you're like, fuck, man, I can't go back and make a fucking Kraig cut,
No, I was really, really careful with that. There's one segment when we played with Kitty for the first time, and it was at a campground, and it was supposed to be this like 3-day music fest, and we got there and there was 9 people there, and they were in like tents getting high. And it was like just us and the girls from Kitty, and they still were just like a very small local band, and so were we. It was like still when it was just me, Dan, and Scott. So still just a 3-piece. So we're talking 1998, and I just lost my train of thought.
You, Dan, and Scott, backyard party with Kitty.
Julie, why am I talking about WitchMoon?
Documentary.
The documentary.
That's
the piece that kids don't do drugs. The piece that I left out was the segment from that. There's like a whole road piece, but it was one of those things that like I knew I would enjoy because it's nostalgic, but no one else would really.
I think you should make a Kraig cut, a Steve cut, a Byrne cut, a fucking Wonka cut. Like fucking anybody who's in the band, make a cut, a Dean cut.
There's nothing, thankfully, I could tell you very safely because I was super careful about this, like really meticulous. I watched it was excruciating. I watched every minute of footage. So I know for sure everything made it in. Everything, except for that one piece of road footage, which just would have been, it didn't quite fit. So I'm psyched. I got everything. That's why it moves so fast. There's so much to it. Like the cut is crazy. Like when you're editing and there's all the slices, it was like when you pulled it back, it was like one solid piece. There was so many cuts and little splices like over a narration. It was so much fun to like take a narration and put like live footage over that because it saved a lot of time. Because I was like, how the fuck am I going to mix this in without taking up too much runtime?
I didn't realize how tedious it was for you until I started doing editing myself. And I'm like, oh, dude, no wonder why this guy's like fucking going out of his mind after like, a year or two, like, let alone fucking 10 minutes of this shit. I'm going crazy.
It's that plus waiting for technology to catch up with capability. So a lot of those years were literally spent getting my computer up to speed where it can handle the size of the project. It's so enormous. Like getting it off my hard drive was like lifting a stone off. It was so huge. It was like oppressive, especially with all the footage and having to screen everything like one at a time. There was so much. We filmed fucking everything. It was
Yeah.
crazy. The whole 2 years, there was so much goddamn footage. Yeah, it is a labor, and like
What
when you finish, it's just such a relaxing, holy shit, it's over vibe.
what kind of feedback did you get from this though? Like positive or negative? It doesn't
Not
matter.
not a single negative word, like, which is
No?
shocking. Like we had some enemies back then, and even our
Well,
enemies were
I know
so much fun.
you guys were beefing with fucking God, that name is fucking off my
Angel
mind.
said,
Well, Angelson also too, the other band who they covered a
"Oh,
Doors song.
um, oh my god, wait, oh my god,
I can't remember the
yes,
name.
I know exactly who you're talking about. I
Kind of
know
like
exactly.
mindless self-indulgence feel kind of band.
Yes, Mike's band, PT Grimm.
Yes, I remember you were beefing with them and shit, bro, back then.
Mike and I had like the sweetest exchange, and I truly hope he's okay. I don't think he would see this, but we had a great exchange. It was so many years later. It was one of those, like, I don't even remember why we were fighting. Like, I got nothing but love for you. Like, you're an incredible writer. You're an incredible writer. It was like a total love fest, and like
No.
that's how it is across the board. There's two people in
I was
this world that I
I'm,
hate,
I
and
think
I won't say either.
I think one of the band members is in my head right now, but I don't know if you want to speak on that.
No.
You know, I didn't know whether or not
No, I'm
I
not
didn't know
even
whether or
gonna.
not to ask you. You know, I didn't want to, fucking step on your toes and shit. You know.
I don't want my eyes to give it away because I can't lie. So if you say the name, I'll have to cover my eyes.
I
Yeah, I don't want to say his name, and I don't want to say the other's name. There,
but
it's a guy.
yeah, I mean that's what I was gonna ask you. Like, did they give any kind of like positive feedback?
I
You
got
know.
so much amazing feedback. Like the best thing about the whole thing was it's a trip down memory lane for everybody who was there. And
Mm,
there's a ton of us who all kept in contact. Me, Shay, Mary, you, like all of the little crews. Everyone at
yeah.
that time had like their own little crew, and then those little crews would intersect at our shows, and it was always cool. We never had a problem. It was amazing. So positive feedback from everyone, just going, "Oh my god, it's so good to see this person and that," and like, "Holy shit, I remember this venue and I remember the show." Like, it's a
I just
blast.
saw a thing. I don't know. I don't know if you were. I think you were in. I'm not sure where Mary had like a 21st birthday or something like that. And it was like just looking at everybody back then. I'm just like, God damn, dude. I'm like, no wonder why nobody wanted us in their fucking diners or anything like that. We look like a bunch of fucking derelicts, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Like going to Connecticut with Intake. Do you remember Intake?
No.
Matt, I'm sorry, Greg and oh boy, oh boy, um, oh boy, Greg and if he's watching, he's screaming his name. That's embarrassing. Just Greg, just Greg.
We'll leave it at that. Greg.
Going to Connecticut with them. Chris VK from Genitortures now. He used to be in Adva.
Uh-huh.
I forgot who else he was in. Man, there's just like so many of those like crews, especially on the East Coast. And I can't even imagine, like, man, I think about like how much further we could have gone. And I always wonder, like, if we just took a month off, like, would we have worked through it? It's like one of my
I
regrets.
I mean, to me, I still like when I go back and I listen to like Me versus the Machine, or when I listen to like fucking, Engineering Destruction. I don't hear Me versus the Machine or Engineering Destruction. I hear WitchMoon album 2 and 3 and 4, like the progression. That's in my mind. And I'm like, I guess I'm a little fucking freaky, a little weirdo thinking like that,
No, it makes complete sense. Like, essentially, without sounding like a complete asshole, essentially, it should have just been Kraig Marshall from like 1994.
Yeah.
Like, it. I've written everything. I record everything. It's
Well,
just how it has always been.
you had the cult project, right? Was it
Example 24.
Example 24? Then you had the Witch Moon, then you had the MVM.
But before that, it was like ska bands. It was Nuclear Gonzo, Ventral Fin, which is like an alternative band.
Mhm.
So it was like from the start. And to this day, that's exactly how it is when I record. I love having a coffee and being at my computer and just like grinding material,
But you
being
might
totally alone.
you might have multiple personalities though, because like when you create a band in your head, you're another person. You know, like
Yeah,
I mean, so it
yeah.
can't be like I remember when you changed Engineering Destruction to Kraig Marshall, I was just like, oh, like Kraig
It's
Marshall.
very, it drives me nuts because I don't know what the fuck to be. Because the problem is, like, I'm not Dave Matthews. Like,
No,
in our genre that we enjoy, it's would be weird for me to hit the road as Kraig Marshall,
I
like with
picture
my
Kraig
guys.
Marshall like 3'11".
Yeah,
You know, like, cause like just the name and like just your personality. I'm like, Kraig Marshall would be like a 3'11" band, you know, like happy high rock and roll, you know.
puka shell necklace.
Yeah, like almost with the Bastard Brigade sound. Like that's a Kraig Marshall,
Yeah, I
you
don't
know.
know. This definitely can't be it. So you've seen, I've changed the album cover like 100 times already,
I
and
mean
the
I don't
album's
know.
not even done. I don't
Is
know.
it
I don't
still
know what the
Bastard
fuck I'm gonna hit
Brigade
the road
or
as. Ted Ted wants no, it's not even. Ted recommended heading out again as MVM. I mean, essentially, this would be like the third MVM record, but I don't know.
I got two of them.
I just don't know what to do. I have to be honest, which is the weirdest thing. Being like, I have an album. It's there's most of it is online right now. Like,
I,
um,
I mean, are you gonna go with Trash 2021?
no, I don't think so. Everything's like a placeholder. I don't know because it also doesn't fit the album has a theme, and the
Yeah.
theme is like a complete apathy to the utter destruction completely around us in 2020.
Well,
Like everyone losing their mind and just going, you know what? Fuck it. It's so fucked up. I don't even care. Let the whole fucking world burn. Like just
well,
let it all burn.
since we're getting into let me pull it up here. Let me pull it up here. We got Trash 2021 right here, right?
Yeah.
Now, what made you decide to create? I mean, because I mean, well, your last project was Engineering Destruction, aka Kraig Marshall, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
say it like that, you know.
Everything should be that way. It should be then like MVM, Kraig Marshall, WitchMoon, Kraig Marshall. Like when you write all the music, it tends to sound like it's coming from one person.
Hey, man, you know, there's nothing wrong with that, bro. But I mean,
Uh,
what made you decide to? Because I know you were getting a little tired and weary from doing the WitchMoon documentary and shit like that, you know. Plus, like, you know, I mean, a lot of personal stuff, and you know,
tons.
yeah.
Holy shit. Yeah.
So I mean, hopefully that's all you know taken care of, you know, and like a lot more easier on your soul, you know.
Yeah. I went through the, oh man, just not good. Like real bad, crazy year. Uh yeah.
Uh,
Like there's a song on the record that's all about an incredibly traumatic experience. The Sky Explodes is, oh fuck. I don't know if I want to talk about it. I might
no,
have to circle
you
back.
don't have to talk about it on the air. You know, I mean, I mean that's deep down in the trackage.
Yeah.
That's it. But
Really, really intense.
what made you want to what made you want to put out a new album? Like what like were you like
I
what
don't
inspired you?
I don't have the ability not to. Because I keep trying to quit music and I make it
Mhm.
3 days and I end up picking up my bass or my guitar and that's it. That's like every single time. I can't even tell you. I never have done it publicly, but like, dude, I have quit music over the past couple of years. I've quit so many times. And
Mhm.
just it's always 3 days and then I'm like back at it. So I have resigned myself to this won't let me quit. This
Yeah.
is like a disease that's with me the rest of my life. So like I'm gonna just keep making music that makes me happy. And like this album is such a reflection of that. There's so much stuff that I've never done before. Like little things, like a lot of the songs are in C, drop C or drop D, and I've never done an album like that. Like
Okay.
here or there, a song for Engineering Destruction, I think was in D, but this is actually one of the songs on the record is in B. So just changing keys has been different. And like there's actually some elements of Rush in it. There's some like Kill Switch Engage. There's obviously some Nine Inch Nails and Ministry. Like the album's fun. Even some like
Oh,
Chains
dude,
Addiction.
this I'm saying right now. I thought Engineering Destruction was hard. This one's hard, bro. Like, holy fucking shit, dude.
It's fun. It's just fun. And like also I have to give credit to Ted, my guitarist. Like when I'm writing, I am always keeping him in mind.
Oh wait, you got
he needs to have fun.
You got a guitar player working on this with you?
No. So Ted's always in my pocket. Ted has done numerous tours with me. Ted was the guitarist after Dean in Meat vs. Machine.
Hold on. Hey, right here. We got to give it to him. Shout out there to Ted. Shout out to Ted, bro. Had to give it to him.
That's hilarious. I write with him in mind, going like he's gonna have to play this every night on tour. Yeah. So I want to make sure that he's happy, and I know he can duplicate what I can do. We have a very similar style.
Was that the gentleman from MVM?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Ted was like the bigger guitar player that we had after Dean. Ted has been my right hand man since then.
He was the LTD man, bro. I've noticed in that band. Yep.
He loves that. Ted's amazing. So having Ted going like, all right, this guy has done every tour with me. He's going to do this one. I want to make sure that he has fun playing this record. So like the riffs, there's a lot of riffs. And the other thing is I'm writing it, keeping something in mind that I've always had, but I never really executed on an album before. This one was, I always figured if you can play a cool riff in a store like Guitar Center on an acoustic guitar and it sound good and memorable, like it's not just 4 chords. It's like if someone sat down and started playing Pantera, like you would just know it's Pantera. That's the exact same thing when I'm writing a riff. That's exactly like how it goes. It's like I want everything on this to be memorable. Well, this has to do it.
When you hear this CD, I mean, you know it's Kraig Marshall. Like straight up. Like just the tone of the guitars, you know, the way you slap the bass, you know, the way you play the kit. You know, kit aka the drum set for you people that don't know that. But I mean, it's just, you know, it's Kraig, bro. It's fucking dope, man.
You're a sweetheart. That's what you are.
I'm just fucking.
You're an American treasure.
I can't be. I'm from New Jersey, dude.
You're God's only son.
You know, in the movies, bro, everybody shits on either Hoboken or New Jersey.
I love it. They can kiss my ass. Love Hoboken.
But let's get into this shit, man. Let's go. World That We Got. Right, we're gonna play a little clip of it right here. You know, we're gonna speak about it. Hold on 1 second. Let's play a little clip of here, right here. Play a little clip.
I have no sound on this.
Something wrong, but it's being recorded and I can hear it. Trust me.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's being.
2 men just sitting silently.
I don't understand why it's not. I can hear it. I don't understand. Give me 1 second, bro. Because that's very unprofessional, and it's just like me. And it's just like me, man. You know, let me see here. Okay,
you're hilarious. I can't take it.
I mean, this is just nuts. Let's try one more time here for Mr. Marshall.
Okay.
Is it a yes or a no?
I got nothing.
Oh man, I don't know.
If you could hear my music, it's pretty intense. It's pretty good. It's fun.
Let me try something here, Kraig. Let me try something here one more time, and if not, it'll be on the recording. Don't worry about it. Yeah, no, that's nothing. Hold on 1 second. Don't worry out there, people.
This going to smoke more marijuana. Daddy is sucking on his micro stick.
This is what I get for plugging headphones into my fucking, not headphones. This is what I get for plugging speakers into my fucking computer.
I always have this thing, like the setups always change, and I don't know why. Every time I sit down in my studio, it's a little different. I'm like, I haven't touched anything.
That's what
fuck
I'm
is going
fucking
on?
saying. I mean, it's just me and the cats, bro. Unless these cats are fucking, like, I'm gonna fuck with him, man. He didn't feed me on time today,
When I get really horny, my cat will paw at my dick. That's the truth. And I don't like it. I hate it a lot, but I'd be lying if that I didn't. It's true.
I mean, I guess that's why they call them pussies. I don't know, bro. I can't say that. My cats only wake me up when they want me to clean the kitty litter or feed them.
Yeah, sons of bitches.
So I mean,
Julie, I'm gonna kill a cat. I'm gonna kill the goddamn cat tonight.
No.
Julie's behind you. If this was a room, Julie would be sitting directly behind you, making you uncomfortable.
Tell me if you hear this. Tell me if you hear this real quick, Craig.
Yes. Whatever you did works.
All right. You know what? That's my fucking I mean, the iPhone's fucking, fucking rocking, but
You are a walking disaster, sir.
Makes no sense. All right, we'll play a little clip of this world that we got right here. We'll play a little clip of it. Now, mind you, I'm a fan of this part. Your harmonies are fucking phenomenal.
Thank you.
Like, I mean, it's you and Alice in Chains. To me, are the top two harmony fucking
love that.
bands.
I love that.
Now,
I love that.
What is this song about? World that we got.
It's just like, holy shit. Like, we wanted it. We tried so hard to make our society something great. And this is the sludge we're left with now. And it's not the world that we wanted. It's the world that we got. Like, we now just have to survive in this fucking mess that is not going to stop. Just because Trump is out of office doesn't mean it's done. Like, holy shit. Oh, wait, hold on. I got to call back in really quick. Hold on.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Craig's going to take a little break right here. We're going to be back in 2 seconds right here. We're going to take a little break right here. Here we go.
Go to tonethreads.com/From the Dungeon podcast and pick up some exclusive t-shirts, like a quote from Mark A. Bernardo after he went to a Manson concert. Hey, all I see is Filipino Manson chicks, so we made a shirt about it. Or you got the exclusive, the Satanic Hispanic, a quote from the big man himself, Big Suit. He said, hey, I'm big, and they call me the Satanic Hispanic, so we made a shirt about it. Or you can get the One Missing t-shirt, or how about the logo shirt? You can't go wrong with that. Or we have now the exclusive new Oz Behind the Curtain shirt. Go to www.tillthreads.com/From the Dungeon podcast and pick up a t-shirt. They're cheap, but they're great quality from me to you. I got mine. You got yours.
All right, we just had to take a commercial break right there. Craig handles some business.
I apologize. Every time, for some reason, it was just fine. Every time I go to a different media, it knocks my camera off, so everything freezes.
No problem. That gave me a little kick to throw in the commercial.
I like your shirts. Who the hell are the two girls that are on your shirt?
Oh god, this was okay. Now I used to have a partner right when I first started this podcast called Mark Bernardo, right? And he's told me one time, he's like, man, I went to this fucking concert, right? And he's like, all I saw was some Filipino Manson chicks. And I was like, that just always stuck with me, like Filipino Manson. So I typed in Filipino Manson chicks.
Oh my god.
And some gothic Filipino girls popped up. And I'm like, oh, I want to put them on a t-shirt and write that shit on there, Filipino Manson chicks. My friend was like, yeah, but you better cover their face though, man, because they might sue you. I was like, yeah, I'll put a black line over their eyes. Oh, this is perfect. That's how the Filipino Manson chick shirt came about.
You're a pig. You're a disgusting.
To me, you know what, and mind you, probably if this was like a fucking like a paid podcast and like a big promotion, that T-shirt would not be available because that's just for my own little shits and giggles. You know?
You're all right. You're all right. Yeah. Oh, so that's that song. That's what that's about. It's just it's the whole theme of the record is just it's like an audio facepalm. Like it's like I can't fucking believe this is where we're at. So now we just have to go from here for years until something fucking levels out. I don't know.
Now let's go. Okay, now the way I have it on my iPod, it's not in order the way it is because I didn't re-download the new mixes or anything like that. And trust me, we will have the last track I don't have on my iPod, but we will have that as the last song on the show, played fully. Like all these other songs we're playing right now, we're gonna give little clippets and snippets for people, but the last track that you asked me to play will be in full.
Oh, cool!
All right.
Yeah.
So now let's go into the song "Nuke 'Em All."
Oh yeah.
Now if that name doesn't explain itself now, but you tell me, we're gonna play a little clip of it, and you're gonna tell me what's this fucking jam about. Here, we're gonna little clip here. Very 80s. I like it. It's very.
I love that.
I'm digging it, bro. Hear that bass line? Look at that. That's this man right here.
I love that bass tone. I've been getting really good bass tone this whole record. I love it.
Now, you know what that right there, that's industrial metal pop.
Yeah.
And you created it, motherfucker, because I've not heard that from anybody else.
That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. I wanted that vocal, like it's fucking up there. I wanted it to sound like something 70s, like metal rock, something.
And you're doing all this by yourself? Like, do you have no engineer in the room or anything like that?
No, and I love it and prefer it that way. Yeah, I wish I've had engineers, and there's a couple problems. The first is they want to be part of a record that they're not supposed to be part of. You turn the dials, here be beauty, there be dials.
Nice.
So they turn the dials, but often they'll be like, "Oh, why don't you do it like this?" Like, are you the fucking producer? Did you sign on? I haven't signed anything. So, not to sound like an asshole, but
hey, don't worry, you're not. Trust me, you're not.
I love being alone in the studio and being able to be really free, creative, to make a ton of fucking mistakes. Because that's like the 9 millionth take of that vocal. All the shit before it is like all the cracking vocals, and like I will literally forget what my lyrics are halfway through a sentence. Like it's a process. It takes for fucking ever. Like there are songs where I don't just go line by line. I will go phrase by phrase, word by word on some of them. If I'm not hitting a particular word, there's a lot of really high notes on this album that like go right to the top of my register. So I'll be pitchy on it. I'll hit directly under the note, and I'll have to like, fuck, man, it was so close. Or my voice won't stay raspy long enough.
Okay.
So
I remember you were telling me on the Engineering Destruction album, you were smoking a lot of cloves to get your vocals, a little more raspy.
Yeah. And I'll get really nauseous because I didn't have a weed dealer at that point, frankly. So, cloves, it was a little buzz on. Yeah. I'm a late in life drug user is what it comes
to. Weed is not drugs. Alcohol is drugs because you can't get addicted to marijuana. Trust me. I haven't done it in 2 days. And it's right behind me in that Star Wars cup up there.
Are you taking Oh my God. Are you taking a tolerance break? What are you doing? Why did you stop?
No,
I never stopped.
My wife doesn't like. I'll just call it. I get into my duh. You know, where I'm just sitting there watching TV and I'm just like,
what?
I get into a duh. You know, like I just sit there and watch TV and I'm just like, and I don't conversate with her. You know,
okay.
So she's like,
you go into the abyss. I call
yes,
that the abyss. Yes.
And
that's when the whole world goes away, and it's just you in a complete what the fuck? How did I get here? Shoes are not shoes anymore.
And she doesn't like that though. So she's like, I like when you're in this mode, not that mode. So like, I'm trying to like, you know, like give her a couple days of just, you know, the regular me, you know, I guess, if you could say that.
I truly hope when we do this tour cycle that you and I smoke a fucking huge blunt together.
Well, hopefully,
right?
Hopefully, if New Jersey fucking signs that damn fucking bill they passed, you know, like it's been passed to legalize, but the fucking governor doesn't want to put his John Hancock on the piece of paper.
It's stupid.
You know,
it's very foolish.
You know, it's like I can go to the corner store and buy a fucking 40 ounce that'll fucking rock my liver to pieces. But I mean, I can't smoke a fucking joint that'll make me watch a movie and smile and eat some food.
Increase pay for pizza and stuff so it helps the economy.
Hell yeah, man. I'm trying to help out the pizza economy up in this motherfucker.
I am positive the Domino's near me was fully funded by me.
I mean, well, I got diagnosed last year with a fatty liver. So so I had to cut
now I know what to eat first.
Yeah, so no, I have to cut down. I had to cut down my alcohol consumption. I had to cut down my pizza. You know, I was eating like 4 slices at a pop, bro. You know, I was like pepperoni like a motherfucker, man. You know, and over by my house they sell the foot long slices.
Oh, that's the shit.
Yeah, dude. So I was like, man, I love this fucking spot. It was right down the block from my house. Foot long slices. I'm all in, bro. On this motherfucker.
I can't eat it anymore. As of now, 2 weeks ago, Jules and I are we're getting svelte. It got to the point where like literally I was losing my breath tying shoes and walking up the stairs and like getting into bed. Like when you get into bed to relax and you're out of breath by the time you hit the pillow from like scooting across the bed, that's a fucking problem. So I put on a lot of pandemic weight.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I want to give a shout out to Mary though, because Mary just lost 95 fucking pounds, dude. She's down to 196 from from 280 something, almost 290.
That's amazing. That's my goal. I want to lose 100. I want to get back to WitchMoon weight, basically. Like I want to be able to fucking run up a mountain.
Yeah. Or do your fucking your fucking your David Lee Roth fucking kick jump splits in the air.
Yeah, like I do that shit now, and I'm gonna throw my back out. And I just keep picturing, man. I swear, if I had to head out on tour right now, I would be winded. I wouldn't be able to breathe by the second song, and like I'm used to going 45 minutes. Like, not possible. As of this interview, not possible. Give it like a month or two. Let's call it 2 months. Let's call it 3 months away.
I mean, the one thing that I can't. It's a hard thing that everybody says you got to give up. It's basically sugar, fucking pasta, and fucking rice and potatoes.
It's fucking torture, and you go through genuine withdrawals. I was a fucking mess. Like, oh my god, dude, real bad the first like 3 days, and you get like past that, and it's like more tolerable, and it's like, okay, man, I want some ice cream. Let me eat this kiwi because it's like kind of sweet. It's something. It's fucking hard, dude. I'm a total pig. This kid in second grade once was like, Kraig, do you like eating food? Because a big fat kid. And
I was there too.
I said no, but I really meant yes. I do like eating food.
That's one of my favorite. I mean, that's one of my favorite. I'll be right there with you, dude. Like I get high, bro, and I'm sitting there and I eat like fucking 3 or 4 fucking meals.
Yeah. Easily. You know? I had a total nervous breakdowns. I ate 2 paninis, 2 Cokes, an entire box of s'mores Pop-Tarts, completely out of stress. I wasn't even hungry. Like, it's bad. That's the point. It's like.
So do you beat? Because at nighttime I beat myself up when I'm laying in bed and I'm like, fuck. You know, why did I? And I beat myself down.
What the fuck is your problem?
Yeah, she's looking at me and she's like, what's the matter? I'm like, man, you know how much food I ate, man, this and this and that. And I'm like, and I'm beating myself down for eating all this fucking food. You know?
Yeah, it's the feeling of like wanting to just reach into yourself and be like, I'm out. This is finally fucking out of me. That was a mistake. So yeah, I'm tired of feeling that way, and I very thankfully haven't for 2 weeks. And I'm just like, I'm not gonna fuck this up. Like,
Yeah.
And you realize how fucking hard it is. It is impossible to fucking eat healthy. Like, it's fucking impossible. Yeah, I would never be able to do it if it wasn't for Julie. Like, she cooks all the meals. She does like all that shit. I would never be able to do it. I don't know, man. I can't fucking cook.
I mean, I went vegan last year for 5 or 6 months, just for like just health reasons wise. I went vegan.
How was it?
And I enjoyed a majority of the food. I mean, I still to this day I still eat the buffalo wings, the vegan chicken nuggets. I prefer vegan chopped meat over regular chopped meat.
Yes.
I prefer. Yeah,
it's really good when you go, okay, this isn't supposed to taste like a burger. This is supposed to taste like what it is, and it tastes really good for what it is. I really enjoy it. Yeah. I really do. I'm like discovering all these like foods that I should have known about 10 years ago.
Like the chickpea patties. I like some of Morningstar, but I like more Gardena kind of fucking, you know, vegan food and stuff. I mean, trust me, I'll still go back and, you know, I'll snack on a lasagna here and there, you know, but I mean.
Snack on a lasagna.
Yeah, you know, but it's like.
An entire plate of, snack on a lasagna. I mean, I want that so bad. My biggest craving right now is, there's two. There's this great Chinese food place near us, and it's just it's impossibly good. But there's no way I could just have one cheat day, because like that one cheat day will put the calories back on from 2 weeks. So there's that, and there's like this crazy unnatural craving for Olive Garden. Like unnatural.
People don't know, bro. They just don't know about the Olive Garden, dude.
They think it's trash. I would get the Alfredo. I would get shrimp Alfredo on angel hair, and I would just sit there with a wine like by myself in like a fucking Olive Garden in New Hampshire, and like that's just where I would be, and it was the best.
And even their unlimited fucking salad, dude, is even good. You know?
Yes.
I think they put crack in the salad, bro, because it's like I don't eat salad like that at home.
No,
you know? and their salad, I'm just like, give me more salad, more salad. You know,
it's fucking good. Yeah, people make fun of it. Olive Garden's shit.
It's not bad, dude. It's not bad. But let's get back into this, man. We gotta embrace the. God, why I can't fucking read, bro. Is it that's meteor, right? Yeah, meteor. Embrace the meteor.
Embrace the meteor. Again, very self-explanatory. Welcoming death, welcoming something that will put us.
This is a dark album here, brother.
It's the darkest I've ever written. It's like all one theme, and I've never done that either. It's all one theme, which is again like I'm not entirely sure. I would like the band name. I would like the band album and the art. I have to rethink kind of this whole thing. So the whole trash thing is a placeholder until it's finally, and we're getting there. Like all 3 more songs and it's done.
All right, we're gonna give a little clip here of "Embrace the Meteor" from Lord Marshall, the Sith Master.
I hope we never go back to that world.
Oh, he is an original copy.
The fucking tone, dude, just the tone.
Julie's freaking out. You have like the original. This is like the original version. She's like losing her mind right now. She loves this version with vocals.
The vocals, the fucking tone of the guitar,
I enjoy making music a lot.
This is a masterpiece, Kraig.
Thank you very much, man.
Right there, look. You can just see the paint swirling, bro. Like.
Hopefully, man.
Dude, I'm sorry. I fucking I go gay though when you do the harmonizing. I'm just like, oh, dude. It's like this guy's got the fucking. I'm telling you, you and fucking Lane are fucking like there, bro, with the harmonies, bro. Oh, sorry, Jerry, I'll throw you in there too. But you know.
So like I love you so much for saying that, because that's like exactly where I got my high note from. I was like, I want to say I was 13 or 12 or 13 or whatever, and I was listening to Alice in Chains' Man in the Box, and he goes for that high note for the chorus.
Yeah.
And I went for it at that age and immediately blew my throat out. Immediately. I had laryngitis for a week. I couldn't talk.
Shit.
But after that, I went like, okay, I've experienced hitting that note. And like ever since then, it was like, if I can hit that top note, like that's the goal. So that's amazing that you like, that means a ton. That's like completely lame. That's totally lame.
I mean, to me, it's fucking awesome, dude. I'm like, just your vocal style. I mean, I just wanted to commit blasphemy right now and say, why don't you call the project WitchMoon? But then I was like, no, there's only one WitchMoon, dude.
There's only one WitchMoon. People have like always asked, like, would we ever like regroup? There's not a chance we ever would, because of Scott. Like, there's not a chance I would ever do that.
That's like asking Pantera to come back together. No, there's no Dimebag. Now there's no fucking Paul. You know,
how sad is that, man? How fucking sad is that? Like, two insanely talented brothers are gone.
And you know they're still in talks right now. Like, oh, let's do a Pantera reunion. It's not a reunion, brother, if everybody's not in the band, dude. That's like I don't consider
it would be disgusting. That would be ridiculous.
I don't consider these. I don't even consider these Nirvana shows. Like when they say Nirvana reunion, it's not a reunion, dog.
That's not a thing. That couldn't be. It would just be real gross to see anyone. I was very skeptical when Grateful Dead had that dude from Fish play with them, and like it was phenomenal. And like they did it so good that you got over that it wasn't Jerry, and I was like very shocked by that I was able to get past that.
Scribble said it right here. No Abbott brothers, no Pantera. That's right.
Yeah. It's just not a thing.
Just like when people were just saying when Eddie Van Halen passed away, oh, will Wolfie do a fucking solo tour will Wolfie join Van Halen? And it's like, dude, no. That's like, there's only one Eddie. That's Van Halen right there.
Yeah, I really feel like it's like a total insult, especially like it's so iconic, his guitar and his style. Like, don't fuck with it. Like, imagine if they put like Yngwie Malmsteen, like, he could handle it, but it's not Eddie. It's just not. It's like, oh, Jimi Hendrix experience with a guy who's not Jimi Hendrix. Like, it'd be fucking ridiculous.
Nail on the coffin right there, bro. Fucking straight up, bro.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Word up, dude.
Holy shit.
I'm telling you, man. Fucking like you said it right there, bro. Fucking doing a Hendrix experience without fucking Hendrix.
It wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't make sense. I wish bands wouldn't do that ever, because it's real cringy. Really cringy.
I mean, it is. I mean, still to this day, and I know I'll probably get heat for this, bro, but I still say to this day that Sepultura shouldn't be Sepultura.
Yeah.
Because there's no Sepultura was Max and Igor. You know, I mean, no ill will to Derek Green or fucking Paulo or fucking Andreas, but I mean, that was Max and Igor's band. It's like
yeah. I didn't like, even that being said, I didn't follow Max's career beyond Soulfly. So I was pretty married to Soulfly. Like, I kind of couldn't, that was one of those bands like I couldn't get past. I don't know. Sometimes I get like locked into an era of a band and I can't get past that. That's just, that era means so much to me. I don't want to let go of it. That's like one of those things, like hearing Soulfly on WSOU all the time, like making art or like recording my own shit, and it's like Sepultura would come on and just like, it's like comfort food. It's like fucking comfort food musically.
Well, Max recently just him and his wife both got the coronavirus shot, first one.
Oh shit!
So they're getting ready. They said they're getting the tribe ready, to head out and fucking let's start fucking doing shit again. So
good.
I mean, I don't know what I would call. I would say he's the father of metal. You got Ozzy's the godfather, Ozzy's the grandfather, Lemmy's the fucking godfather, and fucking Max is the fucking father of metal to me.
I think that that's very fair. Yeah, I would go with that.
Yeah. I mean, there might be people, maybe some people out there would disagree with me and say, fucking the guy from Poison's the fucking father of metal, or something like that. But no,
I think you're on the right track with that.
I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. Well, let's get into the Alien Pit Stop. Now, what are you smoking with this one, brother?
That is literally the idea that like that's all we've been reduced to is like we're the worst gas station in the universe. So it's like aliens will visit us and see all the shit that we did to ourselves and just go like, we're gonna pick up a Coke and then get back on the road. Like fuck these people.
Oh man.
That's the song. That's the whole song.
I mean, that's what it feels like, bro. That's what it seriously fucking feels like, man. You're right, bro. Fucking they just come here, pick up a couple humans to probe the butts. And did you fucking hear, speaking of probing butts now? Now take this, 2021, right? You would never think this, bro. They're saying putting a cotton swab up your asshole is 100% accurate to know if you have COVID.
I would heavily debate doing it. Have you had the COVID swab? It's fucking brutal.
No, because I mean, I never had COVID. Well, I mean, I don't know. In the beginning of the year of last year, I was feeling pretty sick, me and my wife, but no, I've never gotten checked. I mean, I haven't been around anybody really, except unless you're like my blood family, I'm not around you,
Yeah, I had to go to the hospital over the year, and then they had to do it to admit me, and it was like getting a spike through your brain. I've never felt anything. Yeah, real brutal. Like when they give you a strep test, when that thing like chokes you, but the equivalent is instead of in your throat, it's through your fucking.
Well, now the Chinese are putting it up your butt.
Yeah, I will take it. I will take it. Put it up my ass. That's fine. Just don't fucking do the swab in my brain again. Put it up my ass. Stick it all the way up till it comes out of my fucking nose. Yeah, I don't want to go back in this way. That's fine.
I don't know why they want to swab up your nose. I could just spit out a loogie for you and you could test it, bro. Do you really need to put a fucking swab up my nose?
I'm not sure why it has to be all the way in there.
I think they're just fucking assholes, bro. Sometimes, and
they're just fucking with you, like for the fun of it.
I'm gonna put a swab up your nose.
They're just fucking around.
I mean, can't they just? I mean, you think about it. Can't they just like put it in the back of your throat or some shit, bro? And fucking.
Julie, why do they do that? Julie knows everything. Hold on. Why do they put the swab into your brain?
It has something to do with like the accuracy of the membranes in your nasal cavity.
But don't they all end up down your throat anyway? Couldn't they just like strep test it, kind of?
See, I've had friends that have gotten a COVID test and they were like, "Oh, it was a cheek swab." I'm like,
why did they get the cheek swab?
I have no idea.
Maybe Dave's right. Maybe it's them just fucking with you.
Has she heard of the up the butt fucking that China's doing?
Yeah, she looks really excited about it.
It's like drive-through up the butt.
Drive-through up the butt.
China, like,
how are they going to do the privacy though? Will they literally stick their butts out of the windows?
It's like a drive-through, like.
But that's embarrassing. What if I don't want them to see the side of my butt?
China, you don't have a choice.
They're gonna go, look at the guy with no hair on his ass. I have a completely hairless ass,
dude,
and I don't understand why. It's like I went down a hill like real fast on gravel. I just
your ass is like butter pecan.
Yeah, yeah. It's really smooth, like real smooth. You'd be shocked. So I don't want. Yeah, I mean, I'll take it. I'll take the swab up the ass, but I don't want people looking because I'm bashful.
All right, well, we're gonna hear a clip of Alien Pit Stop while you guys get swabs up your assholes. Look at that tone.
Again, love it.
I can't believe this is all coming out of your brain, dude. One dude. Like I picture you in that song, like doing a road trip, bro. Like you're just walking down this long road by yourself,
Yeah.
And you just see some fucked up shit happen in every pit stop, every alien pit stop you go to.
Man. It's this raging like speed through static feel. That's a fun one. That's a fun song. I really, really love this album. I'm having a very good time making it. I'm enjoying taking my time to make it and going like, all right, for like the first time in my life, I really don't feel like I'm under pressure. Like I'm just creating, and it's really fun, and I'm just enjoying making like a whole work.
And now just to remind all the people out there that are listening, now you can go on bandcamp.com/Kraig Marshall, and you can get this for free, or you can help out an artist and, you know, donate some fucking dough to him, bro, and still get the fucking, you know, the shit. And
Yeah, don't feel inclined. I don't even give a shit anymore. Like I really don't need like the extra whatever. I am more than happy if people just download it. Dude, I just want it out there.
Yeah.
I don't care. I do not care. On the road, I'll care.
Yeah,
That's
of course,
really
man.
counts.
You know, on the road, you got to buy the merch, man. That's how you fucking, you know, you go to the alien pit stops, bro, and see some fucking crazy shit.
That's right. I'm gonna be really fucked though, because I can't like eat any of that fucking food now. Like, man, God, touring is really fucking hard when you have to eat healthy. Like, really hard.
Well, you got caramel popcorn's not bad for you. And those big truck stop burritos.
I love it. I love all that shitty food.
Dude, my mouth's salivating right now thinking about a truck stop burrito from PA. Like,
There was these fucking little Christmas tree cakes that we got in WitchMoon somewhere in Milwaukee. We talk about that 20 years later. Like, remember those fucking cakes? Like, we had never had anything like it. They were like, yeah, and they're very basic. You find them everywhere now.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's right. You did the Milwaukee Metal Fest out there.
Yeah, it was a blast. It was so much fun.
Dope. I still say you should put out a live WitchMoon album.
Oh,
on
yeah.
MP3.
Oh.
I'm waiting on that one, bro. I'm waiting on it.
Fuck. I can tell you that is the bottom of the to-do list, but not a bad idea. Like there's stuff that I absolutely could rip from the video that didn't make the full cut because I wasn't going to put full songs.
Well, I mean, you should absolutely. I think you should do like certain like if you have full venue cuts.
I do
of audio. Like put up the audio, dude. Like, you know, like just put it out there. Like I want it out there. I want it for me, man. I don't fucking care about anybody else.
No, I know. I've had other people ask me too, and God, that's when I like want more of me. Like I have like a guy that handles just my WitchMoon shit. But like I can't leave it to anybody else because I'm such a control freak. Like it just has to be me. So I don't know. Yeah, it's definitely a good idea. Maybe
please within the next 20 years. Within the next 20 years.
You potentially do it for this Halloween. That's something that I could see making a deadline for Halloween and then re-releasing the DVD with the new updated soundtrack.
Soundtrack. There you go, motherfucker. You need a soundtrack for this, dude.
Yeah, that could work. That's something that's far enough away. I think I could potentially make happen. It's hard. It's hard to budget time. There's like a lot of project. I'm in another project too that I don't even talk about yet.
Oh, really?
Patty Bowe, who's a guitarist for the River City Rebels, and I started a project called the Old Royals. Okay. And we're working on a record for that band too at the same time as doing this one. So there's multiple projects and like all sorts of shit, and of course like life happening. So
all right,
gets in the way.
We're gonna get into one more track, and then there's one last subject or topic I'd like to talk to you about, and then we'll kill this.
You got it.
Because I'm killing your high right now, bro.
I'm having such a good time.
All right. Good. Now we're gonna go into the track "Better Without You."
Oh shit, that's not even on the record anymore.
I know. Wow. I stole that fucking. I every time you put something up, I'm like, I gotta take this before he takes it. So I gotta keep it.
You're very smart. It drives Julie nuts. She's like, no, that was the one. She loves this too. So I guess it's good you're playing it.
So now what's this? What is it? Better Without You. Who are you implying here?
Julie says I ruined the song, and she's not wrong. Yeah, I don't even know. I'm very curious what the version he's going to play. I can't. It's got to be whatever the first one was, which I don't even remember at this point.
All right, we'll play right now a little clip for you people out there, and then we're going to get into what this is about. Here we go. Better Without You by Kraig Marshall. Trash 2021.
Forgot about that.
There you
I'll
go,
ask you.
folks.
Okay, wait. So before anything, can you
Uh-huh.
send that to me? Julie wants that version. She loves
Of
that version.
course.
Can
Of
you
course.
email it to me?
Of course.
Thank you.
I'll email you right after the show.
It's so funny, dude. Like that's how fast I am to get rid of songs. Like, so not only did that not make the album, it's like not even on my hard drive anymore. I just like
Really?
move on. Yeah, I get like, and I mean, you can hear kind of why. Like that's talk about pop. Compared to like the other songs on the record, it's like that was a more uplifting direction before everything went bananas in
Yeah.
2020. So, and that really, really changed the direction of the whole record.
So now, what was up with that track, though? It's too it's too pop for you, or
It's not too pop for me. I enjoy it. I forgot all about it, so it's kind of nice hearing it again. Totally forgot how poppy I made that chorus. Yeah, I don't know. That's clearly.
The kids and I were on it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Really?
Yeah, Julie and the girls did some backups.
Kraig Marshall doesn't collaborate.
Kraig Marshall doesn't collaborate unless there's little girls involved. And
Kraig
then
Marshall.
you let them up and sing on the record. That song actually dates back to 2003. No, wait a minute. Yeah, 2003.
God damn, dude, we're in 2020.
Yeah,
I mean 2021. We're in 2020. We might as well be in 2020.
I had that intro since 2003, and I could never make it fit with anything. So it was like I put it away, and then I remembered, like, oh my god, I think I have this perfect thing, and it'll fit. So it's not even relevant now. So that's like another reason why I didn't make the record, because I can't.
Well, I mean,
it sounds like sing
it,
that right now.
It sounds like it didn't even make the cut for your hard drive. Like it's gone. You know,
it has been vaporized.
Wow,
yeah,
I've never heard of Kraig Marshall vaporizing shit out of his hard drive unless it was, finished.
Yeah, well, it would be finished and ready for an album, but it's just not. And I always think, like, you know what? I'll save it for like the next album.
Yeah.
But when it's just if it's not good enough to make this, I'm not B-siding it. Like I don't like B-sides.
You don't pull that Nirvana thing, B, D, and C sides and all that shit.
No, I just love just try to release the best A.
So you're not
possibly can.
It sounds like you're trying to eradicate the '90s Kraig Marshall.
A little bit.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm a '90s kid, dude. I miss bands doing A, B sides, D sides. Like that was always like a surprise with Nirvana when you're like, holy fuck, you got Aneurysm and shit like that.
I'm completely hypocritical in that way because I feel the exact same way.
You're the same as Scribble. Scribble is he's a hip hop artist that I know from California. He says he does the same thing. If a song ain't making it on the track, yeah, they get axed.
Absolutely. Thank you for fucking chiming in, man. Cheers. Like absolutely. It's the all killer no filler sort of philosophy.
He's a cool guy you could hook up with. His actually his uncle is the drum tech for Korn and Seven Dust and Limp Bizkit. Yeah.
Oh, very cool. That would be excellent because I'd like to do something with it.
He's got his new album's coming out and he's dropping his new album. He actually has a track with the guitar player from help me out here, Scribble. The guitar player from POD. And he also he's doing a track with the singer from oh god, what the hell's that other fucking band? That 90s band with the dude with the blonde hair, singing about his daddy and stuff like that.
Candlebox?
No, not Candlebox. Fucking a father of mine.
Art Alexis?
Yes, he's trying to do a track with Art also.
That's fucking awesome, man.
Yeah.
Way to bridge yourself out. That's really, really good on you, man. DJ Scribbles, I salute you, sir.
Not DJ Scribble, just Scribble. Two different guys.
Right. DJ Scribbles, I salute you.
He's high, man. Don't worry about it, Scribble. But this is Kraig Marshall, New Jersey legend.
I miss walking around a mall and being recognized. That was
I miss the mall, man. I mean, I go to Newport Mall in Jersey City, and I just walk around it, and I'm just like, it doesn't feel the same as when we were younger. You know, remember?
Well, because we had like nowhere to be. It was like that was the best it got. So like
he's stoned too. Don't worry about it. He said he's high too.
My man.
But I mean, do you remember walking around the mall, Spencer's? You know, like going to Spencer's, going to FYE, going to the pet shop. You know,
like felt so cool. It was like being out in the city, only it was safe.
Yeah.
There's no way we're not getting killed here tonight. Like
exactly. Now, this is the one topic I wanted to touch on. Like, this is where we're winding down now, right? This is the one topic I really wanted to touch on and get you, because I know it's close to you, because it's one of the people, you know, you were influenced by.
Sure.
Marilyn Manson.
Oh, with what's
all
going
that
on,
shit going on right now with him. How Trent Reznor just fucking disowned him.
So careful, it's going to be cancel culture.
Oh my God. Julie,
I mean, I
be very careful with my answer.
I mean, look, man, I love his music. I mean, I love his music up to Hollywood. But I mean, I do not condone hitting or beating on women. You know, because I came from a woman. You know, so I mean, what do you like? Do you believe this stuff that's coming out about him? Because I mean, it seems like in America now, you know how it's supposed to be. You're innocent until proven guilty. You're guilty until proven innocent in this country. So I mean, do you think that he would do this to Jack? Because I know somebody who went backstage and met him once, and she said he was like a fucking asshole. But I'm like, yeah, he's a rock star. They're all fucking assholes. You know.
So let me work backwards through it at the worst that I've heard.
All right.
So I mean, real allegations of dark abuse, like that goes beyond like even a bondage, like a sub-dom relationship, like shit that goes way out of what you would even consider within the promiscuity and craziness of the scene.
Yeah.
And that is unfortunately something that happens in that scene. And like, that's what used to like happen, and people would turn a blind eye to it.
Yeah.
And now it's catching up. So number one, yes, I believe every single thing is true, because I myself have been there. I know I've been backstage. I've seen things happen that shouldn't happen. I have been part of things that were questionable. And like, I know it's true. And he definitely should come out with a pretty deep apology, especially because now it's gone beyond the scene. It's gone into like some really fucked up, like you truly are like beating the shit out of girls and like cutting people and controlling their minds, and like you have gone way the fuck beyond what's
you seen how he fucking totally just fucking demolished Jordy White after the allegations came out about Twiggy, you know, and how he fucking was like, fuck him, he's out of the band and this and that. But it's like, but you have skeletons in your closet too, brother.
Yeah.
Even worse shit.
Can you even imagine how Jordy feels right now? Like the vindication, like you piece of shit.
Well, you
like
imagine how Jordy probably knew all this shit and kept his mouth shut, like, you know, but you'll get yours.
That is one thing I always worry. One thing I always thought about with Static X. I always wondered if they knew what Tripp was getting up to, and they severed ties so fast and ran away from that.
No,
it's not like when you're on a tour, you're not separated by miles. You're right there with your dude, seeing what everyone else is doing most of the time, and unless you sneak off in an alleyway or behind a tour bus, and even then still you talk in the band and you go like, who scored with this girl, like that is just what happens. So to think that anyone is not aware of all this shit, and I don't know, man, it is culture catching up to itself and like answering for
because like he was supposed to do like cameos on the Creep Show, the new Creep Show coming out. Where they were like, he was supposed to do cameos on that. He got dropped by his label, his management, like not his management, his the people that represent you in Hollywood. They dropped him. Everybody just like boom, like he's not even coming to the door.
It's brutal. There's such extremes right now. Like we've never seen this kind of like you really answer for the shit that you did. It really like comes boomeranging back.
No.
So yeah, I think that it's all true, and I think that he sounds like a real total fuckhead on like an other level, like beyond. And I have met him, and he is a total cock. And by the way, someone has my signed Manson book, so I would like that back at some point. But yeah, he's a dick. But this goes so far beyond like the general like I'm a rock star.
Like they're saying like he was like telling chicks like I want to rape you and beat you and shit. It's like whoa no.
It's just so far beyond like even a respectful sadomasochistic relationship. It's other level fucked right now.
Scribble saying
can't imagine.
Scribble said Wes Borland.
Yeah.
He saw some shit.
I completely forgot that he was in the band for like a month, and then that was it. So yeah, and Wes seems like a really fucking great artist. So I would take Wes's word on that for sure.
No.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that it's weird that what I do find weird is that I feel like he sort of has been putting this out there, and if you believe the hype. And you go like, this isn't just hype. Like this is an actual person who is like this and who has sort of been saying all of this for all these years. It's not really shocking. Like when this came out, I was like, yes, what else is new? Like, of course, like I felt like everybody knew this.
Yeah, seriously. I agree with you 100% on that.
That's like, yeah, that's like, those are my feelings on that for sure. Yeah.
I just wanted to get. I wanted to get your. Yeah, I wanted to get your input on it because I know you were like close to the fucking, back during, fucking the Antichrist Superstar days and all that shit,
Yeah, I think that all of that shit used to happen back then. I think that there's a lot of people now.
Like you see, like you watched the home, like I don't know if you saw like the VHS tapes, the home videos of Marilyn Manson, like they put out.
Sure.
You could see like I used to always wonder like those machines that they were sticking up their noses. I was like, what are they cleaning their fucking like nose hairs? That was a fucking Coke machines, dude. I'm like so oblivious to it back then, And they showed some chicks in the fucking getting whipped and stuff. Like I can imagine more shit happening, bro. It's like it was on videotape for Christ's sake.
Yeah. That's why I'm like I'm not sure why anyone is surprised whatsoever. And that was the total atmospheres. There's so many bands touring around that time. Life got so crazy and like unpredictable and just wild. It was fucking wild. So yeah, interesting. It's interesting that it's surfacing now and people are like shocked.
I mean, shocked from like, the biggest shock rocker there ever was, it's like,
yeah. It's like Alice Cooper has a snake. Yes, of course he has a snake.
Marilyn Manson has people under the stairs, dude.
It's like, yeah.
Oh, I mean, do you think he's gonna ever? I mean, there's no apology, bro. Like, do you think his career is just fucking totally done? It's over.
I think that
because he got dropped from tours, dude. Like bookings.
Yeah, I think that it's real fucking rough, and I have to wonder because before this, like I said, I thought he was just a dick. Now it's like he's a narcissist, so I don't think he's ever going to admit that he did anything wrong. I don't think he's going to apologize, or if he does, it's not going to be sincere. And I think that, I think I think he's like Trump. Like he has enough of a loyal base where he'll be able to like do like mid to large level theaters still. No. Like I think he'll do a couple thousand, like a small thousand. I don't think that a hardcore base will go away. He'll still be able to. It'll be small. It'll be like holy shit, man! Like going from Antichrist down to like a 2,000 cap room.
I mean, like a Roseland kind of, or
yes, fucking dude, smaller, like even potentially smaller. That's
Irving Plaza.
Like yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. Yes, dude, that's the size room I'm thinking.
That's pretty tiny. I mean,
It's a
compared to
drop.
like his name, that's pretty fucking tiny.
It's a drop. It's brutal. It's brutal. So yeah, and I think that'll stay with him, and then maybe he won't do any tours after that one. So and I wonder his drummer Brandon is like
Yeah.
so phenomenal and part of so many amazing projects. I'm really curious what he's gonna do. I'm curious because he seems like the type of person who's gonna make a statement and leave the project and like guard his own musicality, because he's like on such an amazing trajectory right now. Like watching his career, that's pretty amazing. I bet that's gonna happen, which sucks. This means he's gonna lose a fucking incredible drummer.
Well, Scribble's saying over here that he's been headlining medium-sized theaters for the last 20 years.
Go down even smaller from that, 500 cap room, like fucking the fuck was the room in Clifton used to play all the time?
Oh, those the fuck, man. Oh,
is it Connections in Clifton?
Yeah, so no, Dingbats.
Could you imagine going from Antichrist to Dingbats?
No.
Could you even imagine like the blow to your fucking ego? Oh my god, dude.
20 people in Dingbats and shit, and you're doing blow in the back of the fucking curtain and shit. It's like
that's what happens now, man. That's what it's gonna. That's fucking brutal to imagine. Damn.
Going from getting $500,000 a show to getting $500 a show.
Yeah. Because how much you're not gonna make even remotely what your guarantee was. Holy shit.
This is me being sarcastic, but he better get ready to sell his fucking Nazi memorabilia real fast.
You're not lying. Shit, that's scary.
Oh my god, Marilyn Manson Trap 2021 tour.
Oh no. Oh no.
So what's lined up in the future for this project and more with Kraig Marshall?
Well, I have my guys, my band. We have no name. We all are chomping at the bit to tour. For the longest time,
are they local or are they not local? Are they local to where you are?
No, all spread out all over the place. So it would be a matter of like all like meeting up at basically anytime I do a project, I record the whole record, then I send it out to the people that are playing with me to learn. And it's like, all right, you have 2 weeks to learn the whole record, and then we rehearse like a couple times, and the tour's already booked.
You guys gonna meet up in the Land and Sea?
That would be the shit. I'll let you know, man, if we end up rehearsing in Jersey, because some of the guys are from Jersey.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if they're going to come. I'm up in Massachusetts, so I don't know if they're going to come here or I'll go there. I don't know. But really looking forward to touring, hopefully in 2022. Like, I can imagine a tour cycle in spring of 2022, and I'm like dying.
That's being realistic, though. I mean, the way everything's going, that's being realistic.
It's very, very realistic because the whole industry has to get back into swing and like everything kind of try to right itself. And there's just, it sucks to think like that a tour can't even happen this year. It's just not going to happen. And that sucks. That really sucks.
I mean, there's not even a movie going to be out this year, bro. Definitely no fucking tour.
It's a drag. So for the rest of the year, I'll finish up the record. I will probably change the album cover and the name about 1 billion times. Depending on how soon and whatever, I may start on the second record just to have like in the pocket. So when we do get off tour, at least I'm like halfway through it.
Yeah.
Because once that momentum starts to go, it's really hard. Like that happened with State of Revolution. We were signed for 3 albums and I didn't make it past 1. Really? I just had nothing in the can, and it was like I couldn't write. I couldn't even focus. We were touring so much. Like,
I mean, it seemed like people were dropping like flies though in that band.
Yeah, it went through like 1 million changes. It was really tumultuous.
I love that documentary you did for it though. I got that, bro. It's a beautiful documentary.
It was a fun little punk band, but it was a mess. It was a fucking disaster. So I'm very happy now having like all of that knowledge and like going into a new project with all that knowledge and maturity and life lessons. Like, I can't wait to get on stage with everything that's in my head just from all of these years. It's gonna be a different vibe.
We got a question for you here from Scribble. He'd like to know who did you ever tour with?
Who do you guys tour with? Which band? I can tell you, State of Revolution, our biggest tours with the Addicts. Like they're like legendary punk band and amazing. I can't believe we got to see them every night on the road.
I would assume he's just meaning you.
Oh,
you know,
me
like
personally?
who what band did you like? Just throw out some names.
Boy, like I mean, every band on Roadrunner for sure. Typo Negative, like played a gig. There was like 3,000 people in Arizona at a celebrity theater where Louis C.K. shot one of his specials.
Oh shit!
And we played there. I played in N17 at that venue. I mean, WitchMoon played with everybody. Fucking, I really like the Roadrunner lineup and Nuclear Blast. Everyone on. It's too many fucking bands, man. At one point, I was like talking to Jerry before Graves joined the Misfits. Like I had talked to Jerry. They put a fucking ad out in the Aquarian Weekly looking for a new singer. Yeah. And I answered it and I sent in the tape I did Astro Zombies and he called me and the conversation was going really well. And then he was like, "Are you cool lifting weights?" And I'm like 17-year-old.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. You got to be buff to be in that band.
I just didn't think to answer like yes. Like now looking back, I just was said yes. Like whether I have never lifted weights. Like I never did that. So I just didn't even like
the Misfits might have got you buffed, man. You could have been buffed Marshall.
I could have been. I could have been. But
Scribble wants to know if you ever want to tour with Nickelback from Roadrunner.
Asshole. Oh my god.
He wants to know if you're a fan of Immortal.
Actually, I do not know Immortal's music. I know of Immortal, but I know little of their music. But I'm sure I love everything, man. Like, especially if it's mixed real good. Like I'm such a fan of audio. Like even if I don't, so like Dragon Force, I could not name you a Dragon Force song, but I love the tone of the records. No. So I could just listen and sink into the mix. So I have no idea any of their songs. Like I love that.
You're a fucking awesome producer and shit, bro. Like, you got to be into that shit.
I just enjoy it, man. I like the feeling. Like frequencies give you feelings. Why you can rumble with bass frequency? It gives you a warm feling. I love that.
You need to go back to that clip though of your face when it was the Nickelback question. You were like,
man, I don't know how to answer.
Are you telling you to check out Immortal Sons of Northern Darkness?
Norwegian, right fucking on. I am a fan. Thank you, man. That's a good recommendation. That fucking rules. Love Viking metal.
All right. Well, I mean, I had you on here for a pretty long time, and I mean,
dude, it's always such a fucking good
time. I can't believe I can get Kraig Marshall.
Anytime.
Anytime
for life.
Oh, I got one question for you. When the fuck did Wonka become a fucking Satanist priest?
Oh yeah, he has found his crew. That's pretty amazing, right?
Like when you showed that clip at the end, I was like, "What the fuck? When the hell did Wonka do this?"
It's so fucking ridiculous. Like he's like, "Yeah, man, he's the guy to do it." He was always into that shit, but for him to like really take it, he's gone with it. Yeah, it's pretty amazing and fucking good on him. Hey, good on him. Good on Satan. Hail Satan.
Hail Satan there for you, Mr. Wonka.
Man,
but now we're gonna play. Okay, this is gonna be on. I don't have this track actually on my iPod, but it will be on the audio version of this podcast. Now,
okay,
that's the only way you're gonna get it. That's the only way you're gonna hear it is on the audio version. I will send you both when I'm done, so you can do whatever you want with it. I mean, the video is gonna be on YouTube, so it's right there. Right when we click over, it's gonna be on YouTube. Just go to Famcast Media Podcast Network on YouTube, and you'll find it.
Cool.
But this talk to me about this track, Centuries of Failure.
Yeah, another one just like illustrating like we just never fucking learn. It's just history repeating itself, and literally everything. We just don't learn from any mistakes. Like we make them over and over and over again until there's nothing left. And then you just hit a point where you go like, oh my God, fuck it. Like I'm so over it. I'm so fucking over it. So it's just this tension. Like you can hear it in the mix. There's a tension and a push and pull. And like, you stupid motherfuckers. Like, this is what you've done.
Yeah.
You stupid motherfuckers is the feel of the entire record, but definitely that song. So I enjoy it very much.
Oh, I mean, I know that I have not heard this track. So when I listen back to the audio, I'm gonna hear this track for the first time, and I know I'm not gonna sit there and go, oh, I know this is gonna be amazing. You know,
it's a good one, man. It's one of my favorites on the record for sure.
All right. Any shout outs you want to give out? Anything, any plugs or anything like that you want to do before we end this?
I just want to say to everybody to be fucking smart and be respectful of each other. Just everyone stop being a shithead. Just everyone just stop being a shithead and live your life. Just live it to the best you fucking can. And just stay tuned, and we'll have fun. We'll have fun.
All right.
Yeah.
Now remember, folks, everything will be in the thread on the bottom of the MP3 link and of this link after I'm done with the MP3 link. So I'm gonna have all Kraig Marshall's pages and everything to be linked to, so you can go enjoy some more stuff that he's done, other bands that he was in, other music that he's done. And this is Dee Rotten, and we are saying goodbye for now, and we'll see you motherfuckers later. All right. Peace out. Now here is Centuries of Failure for the audio listeners. Peace.